You almost got me. Not tonight. You almost got me, good people. Let's get that screen up a little bit and get that brightness. I'm getting old. Your boy Maven's getting old. We got to get that screen bright. Peace shot. Just saw you called. What's going on? Sorry, y'all. My son called me. Oh. What's good, good people? I see it. Oh, good people. What's going on? What's going on? This is going to be a quick one tonight. It's going to be a high intensity, so get your comments in here early. Get these comments in here. Okay. So what we're going to do, we definitely got the interview on deck. It's a grading night. Okay, sorry if I'm kind of rushing through. I don't want to get Gene, what's going on? I don't want to get behind. Yo, 3 Shades Media. Oh, I'm catching up. Atlanta, Sean Bush in the building. What's good, everybody? Okay, I'm catching up. Vanessa. Hold on. Big Graver. Looking for a brick wall to run through. Love the energy. Straightforward guide. So far off to an impressive start. Of course, we have the lovely lady Lauren keeping these YouTube streets safe. Catching up. Hope we can keep Tyler, Glenn, Mike James, BHH. Supposed to but I can't hear anything. I'm not sure about that. Here to take on the press today. I like what I saw. Let's get to work. Has some it factor to it. Oh, that's awesome. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see what we can do, y'all. Hold on. Money line. Hold on. Let's get in here. Hold on.
So good luck, and I hope to see you down to the lake sometime.
Can y'all hear it?
Appreciate that. Go Cards.
Yeah, do you have your L's up down? You got to get your L's up, like for the camera is one way and in real life is the other. That's probably something I'm sure somebody's taught you, right?
Nobody's in this room right now. I'm doing an L's up. So
that's awesome. That's
it's the work you do when nobody's watching. That's how you become a great player. L's up in an empty room.
That's fantastic. We'll get one exact. I'm sure you're exhausted. Let's go. Let's see. Let me. I'll just. Let's go to Nick. I know people I can trust here. So let's go to Nick. Loyal listener. By loyal, I mean 4 nights in a row. So, Nick, I don't know if there you go.
Yeah, here I am. Hey, Coach, are you still there?
I am.
Man,
What's up,
I
Nick?
really appreciate you. I tell you what, our Drew and I have been speaking on this space for the last few nights. My family's diehards. I grew up, in the golden ages of the 80s championship runs and the Final Fours. And, man, we just really want to welcome you here. And you're really going to like it here. I mean, this city's twice as big as Charleston, but it's going to, in a way, feel smaller. You're going to be king of the town. I mean, everywhere you go, people are going to love you. They're going to be nice to you. All we want to see is attitude and effort. And the way you showed up with attitude and effort right from the get-go, that's all we can ask for. So we really appreciate you. It's a lot like Cincinnati here. You know, there's a little bit less suburbs, but it's a big city and it's a big spotlight. And I'm glad that you're here to take on this with us. And, you know, I was talking to my family about the last few years in the ACC, and everybody wants to talk about the SEC and the ESPN and stuff. But, you know, the ACC has won the most Final Fours in the last 25 years. 18 out of the last.
Clemson looked pretty good tonight.
Yeah, looking good again tonight. Even Clemson, Carolina, I think is probably going to win. So I mean, you know, it's a tough league, but I think you're going to be up to the challenge. I mean, I think you come with this kind of enthusiasm. We got to work this NIL. I mean, if you come out like this, I mean, everybody's wallets are going to open up. And I'm telling you that this is the largest market in the country without a Tier 1 men's team, to maybe Virginia. Okay, this is a pretty good sized metro area. We don't have a Tier 1 pro men's team.
Yeah, it's the largest team without a professional sport. I mean, all due respect to Racing Louisville, let's just say it the right way. The stat's correct that we're the largest city in the country without pro sports.
Yeah. I mean, the only maybe exception would be the Tidewater, Virginia, but that's really not one city. It's like a collection of cities. You know, we're 1.4 million.
Nick, we got to work on your sales techniques, man.
But we're there. I mean, we are basically, after Austin and Nashville got all these teams, we are people don't realize what a big market this is. And Southern Indiana is a part of Louisville. I mean, and they love you. So if you come in like you did today, and by the way, Coach Mack was an acquaintance of mine. His kids went to St. Mary Academy out here in Norton Commons, great area. In fact, if you need a realtor, just hit me.
Well, I'm sure he's got hitting up by 75 different real estate agents.
Yeah, I know.
Man.
yeah, I know. But anyways, it's a Catholic town. We were talking about fish fries the other night. You're gonna love that. Hang out with Coach Brom. He'll show you around. So man, we're just really excited to have you, and we're happy that you're just so excited to be here. I mean, that's what the fan base is, just hungry, and it's deep. And don't let all that negativity that was going around.
What negativity? It left the room yesterday.
Exactly. Well, I think there was negativity here the last few years. I mean, he looks at the media. He knows what's going on. I don't think he's going to see that. If he stays positive and works hard, I think he's going to see people that just want to do well. And that's where we're at, man. So I appreciate you giving us a chance. And if there's anything we can do for you, we'll help out. Just ask. And like I said, we can Venmo some NIL money.
Well,
I love it. Nick,
that's real.
Nick the quick man. Appreciate it. That was a great, some great comments there, and you're exactly right. I didn't realize that it's one of the largest markets in the entire country without a professional sports team, but everything about Louisville basketball and Louisville athletics is big time. I mean, I was absolutely blown away from touring the football complex, the basketball practice facility. Late tonight, before we went to dinner, Josh took me and Johnny down to the Yum Center. And, obviously the floor wasn't down, but the people that run the arena, the security people in there turned the lights on, and it's chilling. It's a wow. And then obviously we went back into the locker room area in the lounge. I mean, there can't be many NBA teams that have those type of facilities. It's just big time. So
have you not been down here much? I didn't figure like being in Cincinnati, like, growing up there, you might have come down much. Doesn't sound like you spent much time down here at all.
No, man, I moved out of Cincinnati in whatever that was, 2001. And I've been gone almost until now. Actually, I spent 2 years back in Cincinnati when I was an assistant at Xavier. But the Yum Center wasn't built till 2010?
Yeah-ish. Yeah, right around there. Right? Yeah.
So, but I think we said this in the press conference, or Josh did, maybe we didn't. But several years ago when the pandemic was going on, we had that bubble tournament down here at the Yum Center. We stayed at the Galt House, which is where we're staying tonight. A little shout out to the Galt House, give them a little plug.
Absolutely.
But so yes, we played in it, but obviously it was an empty arena that night. But walking in there again tonight, especially with my son, I mean, he don't want to get on the plane tomorrow and go home. So
has he met Brady Braun? That's what we need to know.
Although I'm not, I got to stop. It's not home anymore.
Yeah,
he's going back to Charleston. But he'll be back here. He'll be back here home full time in no time once school gets out. We can't wait.
So like the our city thing, has that been everywhere, or is that just Charleston? Because there's a lot of people today wanting to say our state. Let's be honest. That's trying to be poke Kentucky on that, but. Was that a Charleston thing where you have something like that here?
I've been giving that a lot of thought because that's always been my thing when I went from spot to spot. Like when I was at Winthrop, it was in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to engage the city and make Winthrop basketball Rock Hill's team. So we came up with the slogan, Rock the Hill, right? So it was Rock the Hill, kind of like their Roll Tide. And even to this day, when I see some people, I run into somebody in the airport, they said, Coach, I went to Winthrop, and I'll look at them and say, Rock the Hill. And then at Charleston, such an extraordinary city. And again, they don't have a professional team either. Not as big as Louisville, but a pretty significant size city. And we wanted to engage and make that city our own. So we came up with this Our City. And now when I walk down the streets on King Street, or I'm in a restaurant, somebody will say Coach, and we'll both say Our City. I think that's really cool. I don't know. I just think Louisville is so big time and so established, and they have their deals, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go Cards, L's up. I don't think you have to do anything to connect.
Join us on the YouTube channel.
The city already connected.
Twitter shutting down.
No other
Facebook
city
shutting down. Twitch is shutting down.
But I don't think you have to decide
I don't know.
today.
Either.
You've been here, half
Made
day,
for the video on YouTube.
I think you're allowed to
usually
evaluate
have it at the press conference, but I don't want to be trying too hard either. Like the Our State thing, that's too easy.
Yeah.
Like that, I don't know. Come on, we gotta get a little more clever than that. But I love Go Cards. Simple, impactful. L's up is powerful. I love it. My whole kids were my whole family was doing it today. Just overall, man, special day. One of the coolest days of my life.
That's just chilling to hear. I'll let you get out on this. I just think like the superpower energy that comes from an athletic director and a coach who have basically tied themselves and their career arcs together is pretty special. I'm sure when you've talked to Josh, you understand the spot he's in and the energy that you're going to give to make sure you guys are both successful.
Hold on, you're saying this is a big hire?
Yes, slightly.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
You think? You picked up on that, huh?
Yeah, man, I give him a ton of credit. It was he believes in me. And I told you today at the press conference, the most powerful thing and one of the greatest gifts my father gave me was his belief in me. And for somebody like that to stick his neck out, like Josh, saw something special in me, and makes me even work harder not to let him down.
Well, this is great, Coach. I know you've been on, even with your energy today's got to zap you some, but this is so cool to be able to talk to you and have some fans connect with you. And we can't wait to, our station airs the games, we air the coaches shows, and we're a resource that can be weaponized however you want. We are your tool in the toolbox.
Yeah, it's just good. Your audience isn't very opinionated. That's the best part of all this. They just kind of hang out and
I'll give you some metrics.
What is it? Mint julep?
Yes, yeah.
Sip a little bourbon, hang out.
The mint julep, and then you got
they're pretty chill.
What's the gosh, what do you have for the lilies for the Phillies? There's a lily on. And by the way, the best piece of advice I'm going to give you, and Chris Mack didn't do this, and he will confess to this. When you go to the Oaks, wear pink. He wore a black suit to the Oaks his first year, and I have a co-host of me. He was not let it down. If you do anything in the Derby season, wear pink on Friday to Oaks. Just like you wouldn't wear any blue today, which, by the way, stole the hearts of many middle-aged men across the state, including myself.
Pink to the Oaks. Noted.
Yes.
On Friday.
Yes. Noted. Coach, good luck. We can't wait to see your energy and wait to see these players you wheel in, I'm sure, here very shortly. And we are all excited.
All right. Thanks, Drew. Appreciate it. Talk to you soon.
Thanks, Coach.
Go Cards.
There you have it. DL Osborne in the building. What's good? We have to inform we're no longer a city without a major league sports team. Too many overlooked women's soccer. Yeah, they were having that debate live earlier. From what I know, 93.9 is a pretty complete sports media compared to other markets. I'm sure that would be the case. I was wondering, had the same impact on the team as he had on the fan base. Okay. They said, hold on. He's going straight out. Jocelyn, don't start driving wedges. Do not start driving wedges. That's how the argument gets started. When is the deadline on getting players? Listen, if you didn't get anything from the Kenny Payne experience, you did learn that there is no deadline. There is no after signing day deadline. There is no he's already enrolled in school. You can go get a guy whenever you can get a guy, and they will get let out of their NIL obligations. They'll get NLI obligations. They will get let out of every agreement they have. It is open season to move, to come and go as you please in college basketball. Boom. Hold on. Present. Ooh, there's two of them. Let me close one of those. There it goes. Close that one. Let's see my man Zach Greenwell. Let's see him handle this bit. Hold on, y'all. Listen, y'all know this is the new Kenny Klein. So I was curious to see how he handled the opening. Go get him, Zach.
All right. Good afternoon.
I was curious to see how Zach was going to do. I wanted to see if he's going to be nervous or he's going to handle his business. Let me see you, Zach. Hold on. I'm watching you, Zach. Hold on.
An amazing turnout here at the Planet Fitness Kiever Center. Really appreciate everyone being with us for a great day for the University of Louisville. We're joined on the stage today by U of L President Dr. Kim Schatzel, Director of Athletics Josh Hurd, and our new men's basketball coach, Pat Kelsey.
Zach, you kept it simple. Come on, get some airtime, Zach. Get some airtime.
We're also grateful to have Coach Kelsey's wife, Lisa, his 3 children, Ruthie, Caroline, and Johnny, with us.
Are you supposed to clap in the microphone?
I know there are several more friends and family here.
I'm going to give him a hard time, y'all.
I saw Coach Kelsey stop traffic in the middle of Floyd Street here, coming back from the dorm because he ran into a cousin driving down the street, which is pretty amazing. So happy everybody could be here today. We're going to have statements from
cousins in the middle of the street,
after which we'll open it up for questions for the media for Josh and Coach Kelsey. We'll ask that media members please raise their
hand. Our staff. Zach is comfortable, y'all.
Your name and affiliation before asking your question.
Name and affiliation.
President Dr. Kim Schatzel.
First things first. Zach Greenwell is my guy. Give Zach Greenwell grades on opening the press conference for Pat Kelsey. Hurry up. Give me some hot grades. Give me some hot grades, good people. How do you rate the opening of Zach Greenwell? Give me some grades. Give me some grades. Give me some grades. Listen, these dudes, like, okay, you got to, okay. I don't know if you listened to the show today, but there's a quote from Coach Davenport. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, listen, I want y'all to grade the sports information director, the SID, Zach Greenwell. Give me the grades on the openings of Zach Greenwell. He's probably watching right now. Zach, we're grading you. Zach, if you're going to be here for 40 years, we're going to grade you. What did y'all think about Zach's opening? Yeah, how much detail? Listen, this is the point. Hold on. Boom. Go to here. I sent it to Nikki.
Our son Doug was a graduate assistant under Coach Kelsey.
This is Davenport talking about
Xavier,
Kelsey.
2010 to 2012. He is a basketball coach. I mean, he's passionate, tremendous attention to detail, and I think he has great energy to get the most out of every single player he coaches. And I know that because he did that with Doug. When he taught Doug and what he drew out of Doug to launch his coaching career. That's where it started, and now you look where it is. So he deserves a lot of credit. Our family is indebted to Coach Kelsey. And I go back in doing some talk. Mick Cronin's family, probably the closest family in Cincinnati, are the Cronins and the Kelseys. His dad, before the Chevrolet business and the industry, was an assistant coach under Mick Cronin's dad, Hep Cronin, at LaSalle High School. Danny Cronin, Mick's brother's first job ever was for Mr. Kelsey. It's an amazing relationship, but he's got a tall task in front of him. And trust me, he won't be the most, all the fans are going to be demanding. He will be more impatient than you will be. Trust me. Our son, Doug, was a graduate assistant.
Okay. That's Coach Scott Davenport. That's a glowing endorsement, but it's not the endorsement that I want you to pay attention to. It's the fact that, whoa, let's listen. I know Zach want to see his grades. Gary Crump says A-. Gary Crump wondered about that too. He said it's a metric to figure out the type of player he's looking for. Hold on. Solid B. Oh man. What about him? Listen, he had a fresh cut. His suit was not distracting. I mean, B, like, come on. Lisa says, hey, Brendan. Sorry. What's going on? I'm listening. You didn't know what was going on? You know what? My job is like your job. Look, I'm on live, but let me just say this. My job as Louisville media is to preserve the integrity of the privacy of my AD Josh Hurd and the Louisville basketball program. What if I was going to ask you what's going on with the negotiations between, listen, you being the NFLPA president, what if I asked you to divulge what was going on between the NFLPA and the NFL? Would that be fair? We have to preserve the integrity of the university, Jalen, just like you have to preserve the integrity of the NFLPA. But if I talked to you, I would have been obligated to divulge certain information that shouldn't be divulged. You listen. Is your mom still mad at you? Huh? What Alexa's talking about? What's she talking about? Wait, on the phone? Where's he at? Wait, Alex is he there? Oh, is he gonna play on that weak ass UK team, TBT team? Listen, all of my Louisville listeners want to know, is Alex Poitras gonna play on that weak ass UK team in the TBT that they copy in Louisville? What'd she say? Ooh, look, and I'm about to sell you out. Ooh, hey y'all, UK is trying to recruit Alex Poitras to play on the TBT team. I ain't gonna tell y'all what he's saying, but y'all just figure it out. So what else going on? How's the baby doing on the road trip? Y'all flew? You went Mexico to Houston, then you flew into Clarksville. How long you gonna be there? You said what?
Tennessee playing Detroit tomorrow.
What do you mean?
They're playing Detroit tomorrow. Let's practice.
Oh, are you going? Okay. Oh, okay. So, what's your body like? Mm-hmm. What else Lex is talking about? Nothing for real. Okay, I love you. I'll get back to it.
You like the new coach? You like a new coach?
Yeah, I'm feeling him. Look. He's like he's kind of like Buzz with that energy.
I don't know if he was real as Buzz.
Look, what? Oh, I can't actually on live. What Brandon gonna do? No, yeah, I cut it off. Shut up. I was watching the first half, but I mean, he was our best player for a while. Okay. Did you mute it? I'm listening. Yeah, I'm listening. What's going? So what are you talking about doing? Yeah, right. Are they going to change it? Moving with the coaches. Mm-hmm. From anywhere. How you feeling? You healthy overall? They treating you good? Mm-hmm. Is it to Americans or nationalized? Mm-hmm. How much time y'all got to get it together? Oh. Yep. Oh, so you scared to run up against the Ville on the TBT or what? Yeah. I feel you. Yep. Mm. Yeah, but don't. Well, don't take it personal, but the word is on the street that you don't want that Louisville TBT smoke. All right, look, y'all take care of yourself. I'll hit you up. All right. Word on the street is Alex Poitras don't want that TBT smoke with the Ville. I'm sorry, good people. I'm sorry. Thank you for putting up with me. That was the NFL Players Association president that just called me, and I had to take the call. Come on, cut me some slack. Okay, are these grades Greenwell grades? Zach gets an A, B. Justify your B's. That Steve didn't run through the presser without his shirt on. B plus. D plus. It was short. He could have strung it out a little longer. I agree with that. Zach, get your FaceTime. Lou Primo, you trying too hard. Are we lit tonight? Of course we lit tonight. Okay. Let me catch up and let's do it. Okay. This is what I want everybody to do. Gosh darn it. Leon, I appreciate you. You're going to send me back to the kitchen. You're going to send me straight to the kitchen. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Yeah. John B, he won't take that personal if you say he's no Kenny Klein. Give him some time. He can become the next Kenny Klein. Hold on. Oh, wait. Ooh, hold on. Only White and Clark were not in town. Johnny Ball game for the dunk. Please hit the like button. All that good stuff. Okay. I can rate the family size. What do you say? I have 52 cousins. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Give a grade and give a Y. And we're gonna go high intensity. Give a grade, give a Pat Kelsey. Give me a Coach Kelsey grade and a Y. And give me what type of player you think would succeed under him. What's the perfect type of player to succeed under him? Pat Kelsey, grade Y. Maben gets a refill. I'm a little nervous. Yeah, listen, he got too much important stuff going on. Oh, I should have did the drone footage. You're right about that. Okay, good people. Boom. Okay. Coach Kelsey, press conference grade. I'm going to play a speeded up version of the press conference. Actually, let me do this. Let me stop sharing that. Hold on. Okay, let's do this. Let's pull that. Present, share. Sorry, Josh. Josh, we love you, but we just got to get straight to the coach. Sorry about that. Josh Hurd, come on the show during the day. Tell us about how hard your job is so you can get your props. Share the screen, play.
Wow. Dr. Schatzel, thank you, both of you. Those presentations, you mentioned my energy. My mentor, Skip Prosser, used to describe me as making...
Be right back, y'all.
But somebody gets up there and delivers an address the way you did, man, my foot started bouncing fast, and I was juiced up and ready to go play a game. Coaches don't like turnovers, right? Whether it's football, basketball, turnovers are a bad thing. Josh picked me up on an aircraft this morning in Charleston, South Carolina, about 10:27, and committed my first turnover, and hopefully it'll be the last for the day. I walk up to him, and I'm talking my shirt had the slightest, I'm talking the slightest tint of blue. And he goes, "How far is your house from here?" Man, look at this. Look at this. Look at the passion that this fan base has. And Dr. Schatzel said it the right way. And I don't think I can articulate it the way you do, but one of the most historic, tradition-rich programs in the history of college basketball. And you just feel it. You step off that airplane. You walk down the street. Cardinal Nation, Card Nation is everywhere. I have this recurring dream, okay? In a couple of the speeches I've given my life, I've talked about this, but it happened again last night, and I got a great night's sleep. He offered me the job. Obviously, the board of trustees had to approve it, but I felt really good. Last couple nights, I didn't sleep really well. I wanted that call. I wanted to be here bad. But when I fell asleep, that dream came back. And good news, I was at the pearly gates. That's a good deal. I walk in, St. Peter meets me. He goes, "Welcome." I go, "Awesome, man. This is awesome. The ultimate. I'm here." He goes, "Let me show you around." We walk down the street. Start showing me a few neighborhoods, and there's a house out in the distance, and it has kind of a red and then a navy blue tint and kind of a Jayhawk down there on the door. And he goes, "Man, that's where Bill Self lives." Walk down a little bit further, and there's
coming for you, Bill Self.
Kind of two houses on the end of that deal, and there's amazing blue one, and there's a dark navy one, and he says, "Yep, that's Scott Drew and Dusty May. They live there." It's ironic, but that's cool. That's cool. So we walk down further and further and further, and we come to this big deal. I'm talking impressive. Big crib, manicured, Bentley. It's blue. It's got a UK on it. He goes, "That's where Coach Cal lives." Good for him. Cool. We go farther down. I'm talking, out in the distance.
Good point.
The moonlight's hitting it perfect at dusk. The biggest deal you've ever seen. And it is a stinking wow. And there's red all over that deal. And there's a big cardinal on it. And I'm like, "St. Peter, that's me?" He goes, "No." I go, "Denny Crum? No." "Rick Pitino?" He said, "Son, that's where God lives."
Energy.
I'll try to be brief with this, and we'll get to questions. Who is Pat Kelsey? Try to keep my life simple. There's a quote I believe in that says true genius is the result of an uncluttered mind. Try to keep it simple. You fundraisers out there, I'm pretty good at fundraising, but I can't golf.
Yeah, good point, Slam Tana.
Like to draw and paint.
Take a week off, Josh.
I'm about three things: my faith, my family, and Louisville basketball.
Nope.
My faith is my center, my strength. God is great. The opportunity that I have here today.
Did not look extremely
100%
overly nervous.
All God. Family. Family.
Fair enough.
If I were you, I'd buy stock in the Louisville bookstore because the amount of gear that's going to be bought by the Kelsey family coming down from Cincinnati. My mom's one of 10. My dad's one of 9. I have 52 first cousins. And they're all kind of in that I-275 loop and pretty darn close to the Yum Center. My foremost prized possessions in the world, my beautiful Ruthie, my gorgeous Caroline, my best buddy, Johnny Ballgame.
Sweet Caroline.
You're going to ask some questions about recruiting and all that stuff. You want to know if I can recruit? Meet my wife, Lisa.
Louisville Live.
I'm just praying that she doesn't hit the transfer portal. The good news, I was her third choice, and that worked out really well, so I feel really good.
Bobby T, who is us? Bobby T, I don't really do guests. I haven't done guests for a long
players,
time.
There's too many out there to name. I Googled top 50 players in the history of Louisville basketball, and I almost fell down. It's a wow. It's a who's who. You kidding me?
I coach at this
I'm
level.
many of them, so I'm not going to name one. You could go on and on and on and on. This is your program. This is your program. You don't ever have to call. You never have to ask. You want to come to practice, you just show up. This is your program. You built this. You put banners up in the rafters.
Yeah, Nikki went hard
I'm
on
lucky
the
to be the
project.
steward right now and lead this thing into the next era. But this is your program. I'm not going to name all of them, but I'm going to name one. Kenny Payne.
He looks clean.
Kenny Payne. Obviously didn't work out the way we wanted it, but he is a major, major, major part of Card Nation. And he is welcome back here like everybody else. He's a world-class human being. I don't know him well, but I know a ton of people that know him. And we're really proud of who he is and that he's a Cardinal. Former coaches. I can't name them all, but I mentioned
address the elephant in the room.
Before. I mean, I can't believe it. I'm going to grace the same sidelines, maybe a different building, is the great Denny Crum and the great Rick Pitino. Are you kidding me?
Yep. Good call.
What's my philosophy? We don't have enough time to go into all that, but you could simplify it and boils down to a couple things. One, culture eats strategy for lunch. Culture eats strategy for lunch.
Culture eats strategy for lunch.
Philosophy. I have one I really believe in. It's been successful. Defensively, I have one. It's been very
Sean. Very.
We have a philosophy that we believe in. And
very much so.
Study and intangibles that we evaluate. And all those strategies are great. How you guard your pick and roll, set play team, pressing team, half court team. There's a bunch of them. But it pales in comparison to the strength and the belief and the buy-in of your culture. We say,
let's let them get settled in.
25 strong, and you're one of them. Who are you? Or fan base? You make us great.
Y'all know me. I like to let people get settled in first. I don't bombard them to be the first with the interviews and all that good stuff. But I will ask him this question. When you went through the top 50 players, was I still at number 50? I Googled Louisville top 50 players and they had me at number 50. I was kind of happy But I was kind of like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But if he looked at the top 50 list, I was probably number 50. I'm going to ask him, what do you remember about my resume of being a Louisville top 50 player? Come on, coach. Keep it real with me. Let's go. Hold on.
You're one of our major strengths, and we need you to bring it, be the best fan base in America. Hey, I get it. Very, very knowledgeable, very opinionated, and that's what I signed up for. Bring it. But I'm telling you, we need you on the ship. So let's go.
Maybe I need to get some glasses like that too. Because I wear these sunglasses because of the bright light.
The walk-on point guard, the starting point guard, the head coach, the student manager.
Maybe I'll get glasses, regular glasses like his.
The academic advisor. There might be more than 25, but that's significant.
I know.
Live in the top 25, compete for championships, and compete.
There gotta be a spot for me earlier in the top 50. Don't put me at number 50. Jesus Christ, that's like the most. That's like what's it, Mr. Irrelevant? Y'all literally put me at Mr. Irrelevant.
More or less important than anybody's else, but do your job like the best in the
country. Gotta ask why he ain't let his son set the screen.
Excellence.
I know.
Every single day. That's at the heart of our culture.
No fear. Definitely no fear.
Our cultural blueprint contains three things. Relentless effort.
Woo! Bleacher Report still has me listed at number at 50.
You can every time A to B for about 46 and a half seconds.
Jordan S. No, thank you.
A game. Our games. What do we achieve by that? We're tougher. Toughness.
Red State. Cheers to Bleacher Report. Still having your boy Marcus Maven listed at number 50 all-time greatest players at Louisville. It's still a slight. I feel like somebody must be mad at me at Bleacher Report. But Bleacher Report, can I bribe you to move me up to 48? Somebody at Bleacher Report, come holler at me. I'll give you a percentage. I'll do whatever it takes to move me to 48. Don't put me at number 50 like I'm Mr. Irrelevant here. Damn. But Red State, thanks for cleaning that up for me. Coach probably didn't even get the details of number 50. Coach Kelsey, I am the number 50th greatest player in Louisville history. Cheers, Coach Kelsey. I'm happy for you. Great press conference. Looking forward to cheering for you for many, 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 many years to come. That's still pretty awesome, though, y'all. I don't care what the haters say.
We're tougher than any situation or opponent will face. 2, competitive excellence. That's every rep's a game rep. That's doing your job to the best of your ability.
Appreciate it, Brandon.
What do we achieve by that? You're ready when your name's called. When the lights are the brightest.
Clemson.
When the moment's the biggest.
Yeah, that Clemson thing. That Clemson situation. The ACC situation.
Power of the unit is the uncommon commitment to the guy next to you. It's not my points. It's
right.
not my rebounds. It's not my scout. It's not my recruit. It's
Ashley.
It's being so
sometimes I got to deal with how they rank me.
Not only to be a professional basketball player, it's great. We all have personal ambitions and goals, but it can't supersede.
At least you made the cut. Right. I'm proud to make the cut.
It's based on the most powerful force in the universe.
I know. Just like, yeah, put me up in there.
Love. You say that's corny. For a love program.
Put me up in there somewhere. Give me some credit for contribution to Louisville basketball.
I'm sure you have questions. That's what a press conference
give
is.
Me that.
So I'm probably
that's the little head pat.
But I want to finish with a couple thank yous. My mentor, Skip Prosser.
That's
a whole lot. The thing I recite to our players every day, and if they forget everything,
that's a fact.
They remember this. Never delay.
Was one game winner. I was one game winner away from being 49.
His belief in me, the faith that it took, the belief to pull the trigger on this guy.
I don't think so, but damn.
Thank you. I won't let you down. Dr. Schatzel, I won't let you down. I want to thank the College of Charleston.
Yeah, I don't think we'll lose him to NC State.
I want to thank the city of Charleston. It's been home.
Maybe we will.
It's a special place to me, and it's a special place to my
Damn. I'm the like 11th all-time scorer,
girls out of high school.
but I'm only the 50th all-time player.
It's not easy.
And I'm like top 7 in
My
dunks.
athletic director, Matt Roberts.
Damn, y'all be hating on me.
Big reason why we build championships. I thank him.
I don't even know why I do this show.
And I thank the city
When I started thinking about the disrespect I've been shown,
and having trust in
how are you the number 11, 12 all-time scorer with the 50th player?
Second turnover.
Oh, man.
You got to have a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio, so I'll work on it.
Fair enough.
Eula board. Thank you for all you do and your support and your belief in me. The alumni, right? The fans.
Yeah. I'm below
City
Eve.
of Louisville. What a special
Darn
place
it.
this is. I grew
And
up
Eves told me I was better than him.
This place has identity. It has a culture. It
He
has-
told me I was better.
Are we the South? Are we the Midwest? Hey, we're both.
Damn, I fell to 14th, Brad.
Education on the airplane.
Well, when I left
Urban.
school, I was 12. That means only 2 people have scored more
I
than
know
me
it's 51%
in
corn.
20 years.
If it ain't from Kentucky, it ain't bourbon. Pardon my bad English, Dr. Schatz.
Listen, I hated rebounding. So, DL, you might be right.
Attitude, thank you. So excited to get started. I tell our players all the time.
No,
matter what's going on.
no, I get low because I can stop somebody.
Fellas,
That's just the hood in me. I can stop somebody from scoring. Just switch. Let's switch. I can stop a big man. I can stop a guard. I ain't coach.
Go Cars.
Sorry, I was just talking over him the whole time. I shouldn't have did that. I hope y'all were listening to him. This is terrible.
All right, thank you.
It ain't bourbon. It ain't from Kentucky.
Media for Coach Kelsey and Josh. If you
Damn
have a
it.
question, media members. please
See,
raise
I
your
was
hand.
in the Denny
Our
Crumb
staff will
High
bring it to you.
Post.
State your name and your affiliation.
They all got to shoot everything.
Hey, Coach Kelsey, Kent Taylor, WLKY TV.
What's all good, Slam
this
Tana?
basketball program has been through a lot in the last 15 years, and we're coming off of
Oh,
two
damn it.
historically worst seasons in the history of it. How do you turn it around and get everybody back even before, because it's 6-7 months before you're going to be able to play
One day at a time.
winning, but how do you win in the next 6 or 7 months?
Real quick, we have a formula in our program, and I live my life by it. Our players, I told it to those guys earlier. E plus R equals O. E are events and circumstances that you can't do anything about. The O is the outcome that you want to achieve. Can't do anything really about that. You can do something about the next thing. That's your response.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you ask, how are we going to go about it? The next thing we do, the next recruiting meeting, the next repetition in the weight room, the next individual workout, the next thing that we do is the most important thing in the history of the program.
That's the
And we're gonna be great
truth.
at that.
But
And then we're going to be great at the next thing.
I took a
And then
cold
we're gonna be great
shower
at the next thing.
before
By
every
having excellence
practice
in
and
that daily
every
process,
game.
I'm a
I
strong
should
believer
get bumped
that we
up
have
for
proof that the
putting
results
my
that
body
take
through
care
the
of
stress of a
themselves.
cold
I need
shower
something
before
from you
every
guys.
practice,
Hang on.
every game. I still take cold showers till this day.
Pat, Ken Spencer, WHAS 11 back here.
You know what?
Rep.
I have to do that.
This process was long. Your name was attached to this process for quite a long time. I don't know when the first time you spoke to
Every
Josh
time
was,
I put my uniform
what
on,
kept you in
it was
A lot
fresh
coaches
out of a
would have
cold
said,
shower.
That's not for me, but you
I
stepped
wouldn't
in
put
and
my
did it.
Louisville uniform on without a cold shower.
I expressed to Josh that I'd run there. It's the best job in the United States of America. I'd run there. He knew how bad I wanted it. I put blinders on and I kept working for the people that signed my paychecks, and that's the College of Charleston. Right? Recruited our butt off and loved up on our players and prepared for next season.
This is important. Midnight Family. Actually, this is important. I want y'all to acknowledge this point. This will be the last point I make tonight, but the most important. Y'all, the public, you chased porches off the you chased sticks off the porch. This guy. Keep in mind, he said when he first got contacted, he stayed focused on his players. That means Josh had already targeted this guy weeks ago. He lost to Alabama weeks ago. He was waiting for that next call. When he said Josh called him, he put blinders on and stayed focused on his kids. This is why I don't do public conversation with coaching searches. Because if I know something or I hear something, let Josh Hurd work. He targeted this guy early. Now, he might take a shot at Dusty or take a shot at Drew, but he targeted this coach early and said, this is who I really want. I hope they say no. I hope they say no because this is the guy I want early. So he knew he was a target early. Now, I'm not saying Josh Hurd didn't want Dusty May or didn't want Scott Drew or anything else, but it's obvious he targeted this dude as a dude early. And that dude knew he was targeted, but he stayed focused on his own players. And he told y'all, I was a Louisville option early, and I wanted the job. The moment they contacted me, the moment they started looking through my resume and through my history, I was waiting on that call. So he knew he was in the running. So maybe Josh knew the whole time. If there's something I don't like about this situation, if there's something I don't like about this, let me squeeze out the bullshit on these other situations. Let me see if this guy tries to squeeze me for more money or a raise at his school. Let me see. Listen, I'll take it a step further. How should I say this? This coaching search let me know that Josh is also aware of who really cares about the university and who's just looking out for themselves. Let's say somebody suggesting something in Josh Hurd's ear, but Josh Hurd knows he's doing that for his own reasons. He's doing that for his own reasons. That guy really just wants to win. That guy really just wants to win. This was a great, while most people say he fumbled it, no, he didn't fumble it. He used this coaching search to find out how to conduct better coaching searches, how to read the room. So he just became a 10 times better AD off of this coaching search alone. Listen, Kenny Payne coaching search, Jeff Brom coaching search, re-signing somebody else. Those are all different situations. He just became so much better of an AD by doing exactly what he wanted to do with this coaching search. Props. Josh Hurd, great job going with your information, going with your reconnaissance, going with your gut, all that good stuff. You did exactly what you needed to do to find out more about this program.
I expressed to Josh that I'd run there. It's the best job in the United States of America. I'd run there.
Sounds good to hear. I'd run there versus I'd accept the job. Different level of commitment. Anybody knows that.
He knew how bad I wanted it. You know, I put blinders on and I kept working for the people that signed my paychecks, and that's the College of Charleston, right? We recruited our butt off and loved up on our players and prepared for next season. But I was ready when my name's called. Competitive excellence. I think I've been preparing for that interview my entire life. This is the ultimate job. This is the peak and pinnacle of my profession.
I've been preparing for that call my entire life. Again.
And I need
preparing for that call my entire life. Davenport said it. He's Mick Cronin and Kelsey family are all coaches. They're all basketball purists. Kenny Payne was a different purist and a different kind of level, an OG purist of basketball. These guys are college basketball purists. Mick Cronin and the family, Kelsey and the family, purist. Let's go.
need to say something else because I did talk about family. It is hard on teenagers to leave their friends and to leave their high school, you know, and there are questions sometimes like,
yeah, look, you got to do what you got to do. I'm a military brat. I don't have a lot of sympathy.
And they said, we're wind at your back. Let's go. It won't be easy as the transition occurs. But we did this thing together and worked our butt off together. You know, it's not.
This is the life we chose.
It's not my Coach of the Year awards. It's us. It's my family that supports. Lisa takes care of stuff at home. The caliber of individuals that my children are 100% because of the job she does, right? I work my butt off. Not home very much. Try to have quality over quantity. But that's
Greg Tent Show.
It's us.
Drop the link.
It's Coach of the Year, Staff of the Year, right? And you know, when he made that call, I was ready. And when he kind of was funny. He's brilliant. Like I think I have to add my SAT score ×2 to get to Josh. He's like crazy smart, and we're different. And I really think, you know, that's why we really hit it off. His yin is my yang, so to speak. And I'm, as you can tell, maybe a little bit more of a showman, I guess you could say. And I would have built up the commitment.
Yeah, I got to give away something.
To a boom, 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 bam, and then I stand up. And
I got to give away something.
Pump like we do when a kid commits to us, and hug, and he was offering me the job, but I had to stop him and go, "Are you offering me the job?" And he goes, "Yes," and I went crazy. It was awesome, but you gotta be who you are, and he's an unbelievable version of himself. My saying is, there's a civil rights leader named Francis A. Davis that gave this speech at University of Utah convocation. And again, it's another thing I live my life by. He said his mother taught him growing up in rural Georgia, this saying, be who you is and not who you ain't. Because if you ain't who you is who you ain't. Be true to yourself. Billy Shakespeare said it better, to thine own self be true.
Period.
Pat, Jody Dillon, Cardinal Authority. Right here, straight back. You've talked a lot of people. You've been around a lot of people. Who did you talk to the last few days? Anybody that gave you any advice? And what Skip meant to you? What would he say to you right now?
Eddie DeChellis, who's the head coach of the United States Naval Academy, was best friends with Skip Prosser. Eddie was at Penn State, crushed it there, went to multiple NCAA tournaments.
Stop, Curtis.
Jobs in the country at the Naval Academy. He is one of the people that picked up the mantle in terms of mentorship that Skip provided for me after he passed away. Another one is a legendary high school coach in the city of Cincinnati from Elder High School, sitting in the stands today, that was in my wedding, and I love him like a brother, Coach Joe Schoenfeld, who's right there. But, you know, guys like that, my wife, Lisa, Eddie DeChellis, and Coach DeChellis sent me a text today, and this is something Skip would say, and you'd have to know him, but he texted me and he put it in quotes, and I could hear Skip saying it. He goes, hey, ED, how about our guy, Kelsey?
Or coach.
How about our guy, Kelsey?
A coach who's been raised by coaches.
Coach, C.D. Kaplan from the Card Chronicle. In the whirlwind of the last 48 hours, have you had a chance to review the play of any of the players who are on the current roster?
Good question.
And if so, have you been able to identify any that you would like to re-recruit out of the portal to stay? And if so, have you had a chance yet to reach out to them, or what plans do you have to do so?
Yes. So maybe an hour and a half ago, I had a chance to meet the team and to address them, kind of lay out what Coach Kelsey's all about, some of the things I talked about here. Over the last, I don't know what it is, 30 hours or something since you offered me the job. Probably heard this expression before. I feel like I've been drinking out of a fire hose with a straw, with all the stuff coming at us. But, you know, just like many of those young men that have entered the transfer portal, obviously to evaluate other opportunities and what potentially could be better for them, whether it is potentially to be here at the University of Louisville or to go elsewhere. I'm kind of in that same process as well in terms of evaluating them. I have had a chance, started to. I got
not just basketball,
more, but whether it's calling around, talking to high school coaches and people that know them, play, you know, really peeling away the onion to find out the type of people they are and what other people say about them. And then obviously I'll have a chance to meet with them all one-on-one here over the next 72 hours or so. So, you know, in the transfer portal world, obviously everything moves very fast. So we're going to try to be really efficient with that process. But I told them, you know, whether it's some of the players that we had at Charleston, it's a new era. First of all, you can't take it personal when a player goes into the transfer portal. Before the transfer portal era, if you had 4 guys go into the transfer portal, people would say, what's going on? The ceiling's falling. It's just how it is now.
It's basketball.
And I think kids have every right and every opportunity, just like a coach does. I just left the school, and a day later, I'm a head coach at the next school. I 100% think they have the same option and opportunity, especially when a new coach comes in that they don't know very well. But they got a good taste of who Coach Kelsey was. PK is what a lot of the players call me back at Charleston.
I don't like it.
A 20-minute session where it was like, okay.
Tell them call you Coach Kelsey.
This guy is, because I'm going to be.
I didn't like KP. I don't like PK.
That's going to go on over the next several days.
Coach Kelsey.
Coach Corey here at Bosmer Media. When you're recruiting a student athlete,
let's do this, y'all.
Use it to get their parent to believe in you.
Say it again. How important is it? What?
When you're recruiting,
I'll see y'all in the morning.
Let's
go. A+. Coach Kelsey. Coach Kelsey.